Hi, it's Peg. Today we're going to play with something a little bit different in our art journal. So, if you guys know my friend Cindy, she is starting up this whole pick and choose journaling idea for this year, and I love it. Absolutely love it. She picked 6 cards. These are the cards that she picked, and I'm going to use the cards that she used because I don't have my own deck, and I'm just fine with that. And so there are 2 prompts on each card, and on those 2 prompts, you have your choice of which one you're going to do. So, like this one is draw flowers or draw trees, and I choose to draw flowers. This one is use tissue paper or aluminum foil, and I'm going to use the tissue paper. And then it's use masking tape or washi tape. And I'm going to, not sure on that one, so that's a big question mark. Haven't gotten there yet. Just, I don't have to make up my mind right now. Use newspaper or music paper. Well, I'm going to use music paper because, I'm all about the music. Music paper, and then use paper strips or washi. Well, I'll probably use, I don't know, paper or washi. That's another question mark. And then it's pencils or pens. Who knows? I might use both. So these are our prompts, and you can pick and choose and add whatever you want to. But the thing is to play and have fun. And I've been working in this Strathmore watercolor journal that was given to me by another great friend. And I really love the paper in this book. It's a 48-page, 8.5 by 11 watercolor journal. So, I started out making my pages in this book. I'm just going to continue in here. Now, one of the first prompts was, or one of the prompts, there is no first or last because you can do them in whatever order you want, was about the tape. So I'm going to use some masking tape, I think, and I'm just going to put some of that down on my page. I've got some here that's gotten old. It doesn't even want to peel up properly anymore. So I just need to use it up, right? So I'm going to put some layers of tape. Oops, it's running off the edge of the page, and I don't like that. So yeah, come and play along with us. I will try and post things in the Art Joy of Sharing group. Cindy has her own Facebook page, and I'm not sure where else she's going to put it. I know she has a group on chronic pain, and I'll try to remember to put all the links down below about that sort of thing. Those of us that live with chronic pain, it is not quite 6 a.m. here. I've been up for a couple of hours. I've got my coffee brewed because, we insomniacs, we people that live with pain, are up at all times, day and night. So, pardon me while I get a sip of that coffee. So this doesn't look like it's going to want to stay down real well, so I'm going to put some matte medium or something over the top of this, most likely, just to keep it in place. And I know it's hard to see because it's kind of like tone on tone. This is masking tape on, pretty plain paper here. So, yeah, put this, but it will give texture. And I'm going to take that matte medium here. So I'm going to want to seal that down, and I'm probably going to want to add some of these other tapes because washi tape also was on there. So I'm going to add some pieces of other things in here too. This is some old, really old Tim Holtz stuff that I've had just hanging out here for a very long time. to be used also. So let me get some of this stuff down. In some places I may, you know, when it gets boring to me right away, I'll tell you. You may not hear my voice. I may speed it up a little bit just so that you don't have to endure all of the slow-paced art creation. If I think there's something important, I'll slow it down or record over the video. But that's giving some nice texture. I think I'll add a little bit of this dark in here too because I like the dark. Just kind of framing out my page a little bit with these tapes. That one did not go on straight and it's bugging me. So I guess I'm just going to tear that one. Because it didn't do what I wanted it to do. And that's good because it gives kind of a foundation to the page. I also want to add some tissue paper. So let's get some of that and some music paper. So let me get just a few pieces of this stuff. This is old sheet music and tissue paper from a pattern. I like this one because it's got kind of a border on it. So let me get this is one of those Tim Holtz brushes. And I can see I didn't get the stuff washed out of it very good, so it's a little bit stiff. That's okay. I'm just going to loosen it up, wet it down, and I'll be good to put my matte medium down over this. That'll seal in my page and all of this tape. That's about as high as I want to go with that. So I'll just tear it off, and I will add this one. Over here. I want to go with that. I think that way. So now I'm just using some archival ink through some stencils to add a little more texture to the background. This is a coffee colored archival ink and a, what do they call that, blending tool through a stencil just to add texture. And now I'm just going to do a little bit of stamping into the background with some manganese blue archival ink. And I'm going to apply a little bit around the edging just to give it some depth, and then I will put some focal elements into this page. So I have this really old stamped image that's been in my stash for, oh, I don't know, 20 years or so. I've had this stamp forever, as far as I can remember. So I'm going to back this. Got some black paper out here, so let me cut this down. More like a frame. I'm going to frame this image out because it is kind of like a picture. I think this is somebody's original artwork in a painting, and I can't remember who, Renoir, Monet, who, but one of those French painters, I think, is the originator of the art that was used to, whoops, I should line that up better, shouldn't I? Used to create this imagery. So, let's see how we did with that. Pretty good. Pretty good. A lot of times I'm not paying enough attention when I'm cutting to where my cut edge is going to be. So, we'll cut one more, and then I can glue this down. Now I am thinking, I like this allegretto on this piece of music. I'm thinking I might want to incorporate some more of that music stuff in here too. So let me grab a one that's got a little bit of a jagged edge. Several different tools here to do my tears with. Have you ever, I mean, this chick has more rulers than you can shake a stick at. Alright, this is the one I was looking for, because I like that decal edge. This one is from Westcott. I don't even know if you can get it anymore, but this was always one of my favorites. So I'm going to line this up here and just start tearing this with that decal edge. See what a great edge that gives? I love that. And I don't think I need this whole thing. I think I can tear it down maybe about there. Just to get something across the page. Let's tear this edge too. While we're at it, it's still a little bit long, so I'll tear this edge. And then I will go back to my inking tool and that coffee. I'm going to repeat the colors. You always want to repeat, right? So I'm going to get that coffee. I'm going to distress this. And I'm going to just lightly spritz that, moisten. So I can get it to lay down on my page, decide where I want that. Let's see, I've got this, this, this. And then I pulled out some pieces I think I want to use with this. So let's just start by applying some things to our piece. I think some floral here maybe. So let's speed it up. So that's about it. I hope you come and join us. Use the hashtag pick and choose, and we'll look for you on Instagram and places like that. Also, check out Cindy's other websites, and I'll link them below. And let me see what you're doing with this whole challenge that she's put forth. I've been doing my own art journal daily habit, so this is just working right into that. The way I drew my flowers was just to use these flowers because I wasn't going to go into a great amount of detail after the amount of time I'd already put on this page. But you can see I followed the prompts and used pencil and pen. I used tissue paper, masking, and washi, music paper, and flowers. So I think we're good. Bye, guys.